She's around here somewhere.
I looked in all of Mikan's usual hiding spots. Remember? When we painted her that day. But she wasn't in any of them. Can you find Mikang? I'm sure there are signs of her somewhere.
Ah, there. I think I see her.
Mikang! Naoe, Yasuke, look! Mikan had babies! Can we take them back with us? Please? I'll take good care of them. I promise.
Junjiro.
There are lots of animals at Auntie Tomiko's. Why can't we bring home a few more?
It's not that we can't, Junjiro. It's that we shouldn't. I know you love Mikang, but this is her home. And now she's grown up. She has a family of her own. So you have to trust her. Trust that she can take care of herself.
Okay. But I'm going to name all the mini Mikangs before we leave.
He has a heart too big for his head, that Junjiro.
He's a good boy.
I have known many such people. Too vulnerable for their own good.
But they are good for the rest of us. He will build a better world atop our ashes. Just like Mikang has.
Yasuke! Master Sorin sent me a letter from Ki. I want to go and visit him while he's on his pilgrimage.
On your own.
I have to grow up. Take care of myself. Can you show me some samurai moves? That's how swordsmen start out their training, isn't it?
It is a bit more complex than that. But yes, if it pleases you, I will demonstrate. Observe closely. I first learned kata by watching my own teacher, Master Kamizomi.
I'm watching.
Pay attention to your balance, your movement. Let the blade serve as an extension of your will.
Oh. Your form is really good, Yasuke, sir.
You do not have to be formal, Junjiro. We have talked about this.
But you're a samurai. And you're teaching me. Master Sorin told me to always show respect.
Master Sorin taught you much, it seems. But why do you want to study the sword? I have never seen this side of you.
I have to. It's my duty.
Is this about Naoe?
Yes. And what she did at Katano. I'll never forget. The night we met you. The night we were surrounded by soldiers. I couldn't talk or move or anything. Like I was a statue. But Naoe stayed with me. She could have run, but she didn't. She protected me. And I want to do the same for her, for all my family.
Is that how you see us, Junjiro? The allies.
Well, yeah, I mean, Nao is like my sister, Tomiko is more like my auntie, and you're like my
It is all right. How about we try the kata again? Together this time.
It needs to be perfect. Naoe! I want to practice making a soup for Master Sorin. Something I can cook when we visit him. It has to be special.
Auntie Matsu always said cooking is the language of the heart. Anything you make for Master Sorin will be special.
I know, but I want it to be perfect. I came to Ki to try shoyu, their famous fermented soy sauce. And I have mochi and daikon already, but I don't know what else to put in the soup. I want it to have meaning.
You want the soup to have meaning.
Master Sorin always talked about the meaning of words and symbols and stuff. If I make a soup with meaning, he'll know I listened.
Symbols. Maybe an ingredient that represents Master Sorin's pilgrimage?
Yeah, something brown, like the dirt path. What else? What else?
Something from the sea? To symbolize the changing tides of life.
You're good. But remember, Master Sorin doesn't eat anything that has a heart. So no fish. That means you'll need to get two things. He's famous shoyu and one ingredient that's brown and comes from the sea.
I'm looking for cooking ingredients.
I sell many goods, miss. Most grown or made right here in Yuasa.
What was it Junjiro wanted? Maybe browsing the wares will help me to remember.
Well,
Oh, you have the ingredients? You sure? I don't want to start cooking until you have everything.
What? You don't trust me, Junjiro?
Okay. Let's see what you brought. Yatta! You got the shoyu. What else? I'll take everything you bought. But you tell me which ingredient goes in the soup. The most meaningful one.
I think you should use all the ingredients I brought in your soup. More is always better.
Okay. Well, I'll do my best with this, I guess. This soup is... It's terrible. Too much flavor, but also not enough. It's bad. Guess I'll have to make something else for Master Sorin. Thanks for trying.
It's kind of you to think of Master Sorin like this. You have a big heart, Junjiro.
You think so? Do you think Yasuke believes that too?
Yasuke more than anyone.
Then maybe I'll make some soup for him. But a different soup. Have you seen Master Sorin? His letter said this was the place. So I know he's got to be around here somewhere.
Take a breath, Junjiro. I'll find him. Maybe I can ask around. Master Sori. It has been a long time.
Ah, dear Naoe. So you found me at last. I knew you would.
Master Sorin!
Junjiro, my dear boy.
Is this where you're staying, Master Sorin? It's so dirty and small, and not enough firewood. But I can help. And so can Yasuke.
I know now. About Junjiro's father. I don't like it, but I understand.
The weight of the whole truth would have done nothing to help you.
Still, you let me be his friend when you both knew what I had done.
I regret none of it. And neither does he, I'd say. Nachi Falls. Beautiful, isn't it? It's said to be the home of a kami, a native incarnation of a Buddha. Hiryu Gongen. It is a lovely reminder that all manner of things can coexist if one has an open mind.
How did you know it would work? Putting Junjiro and me together.
The soul has a shape, edges, angles. You can see when two people fit, when they will be better together. Life is miraculous. I leave the boy with you at a farm, and now here you are, in the company of an unusual samurai.
Yasuke is a good warrior and a better man. I can think of few others who I like in Junjiro's life. Is the journey long? The one you're on?
Indeed. The Saigo Cannon pilgrimage is quite long. And I've barely begun. Only circled around to its proper beginning.
You're brave, Master Sori, to attempt a trek of this magnitude at your age.
I will go as far as my legs can carry me. But the whisper of worry in your voice warms this old man's heart.
I'll collect the water next. I was going to make some special soup for you, but maybe I'll just make tea instead.
Oh, you will collect it, will you?
I look forward to it.
That is instant, Junjiro!
No, I'm not coming out until he stops yelling!
I won't stop yelling until you come out!
What's going on?
I think they can hear you all the way in Sakai.
The little Oni spilled ink all over!
She hit me with a broom!
You have to apologize! Our first recruit, you said. Well, he was your recruit now, eh? So you deal with him.
What shall we do, O fearless leader?
You know, I prefer a subtle approach. I'll pick the lock and force Junjiro out.
No! Don't!
Then tell us what happened, Junjiro.
Okay, I did spill the ink, but only because I was busy making something important. And I tried to clean it up, but it's ink.
What were you making?
A banner for all of us. But it doesn't matter now. I threw it away where you made me drink that ash tea. And now I'm going to stay in this chat forever.
Ash tea? Ah, the clearing where we held the ceremony. Junjiro's banner must be there. Maybe if I hang it, he will come out of that chest.
You are an artist, Junjiro. A messy one, but all the same.
Good job, Junjiro.
Do you like it, Yasuke?
During my time in these lands, I have seen many banners. Some belonging to allies, others to enemies. But of all the banners I have seen, there is none I would rather serve under.
Me neither.
Yatta! Sorry about the ink, Auntie Tomiko.
I always knew you'd make a mark on the world, Junjiro. I just didn't know it would start on my floor.
My
No.
enemies are dead. My promise, and my allies, my...
Ah, you've returned. Both of you.
It's strange, Tomiko, to feel this way. Done.
You're not dead. Your work is done, but you are very much still here. Celebrate. Breathe. Rest. There will be time for more work later.
But what is my work? Protecting daimyo? Fighting battles that are not my own?
It is the work of living. Building a life and harvesting the fruit. There will always be people in need. You are one of them now. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. It is good advice.
I hope you'll take it too.
Point taken. You and Yasuke should take a moment to speak with the others. They will be pleased to see you back healthy and whole.
What do you think? Do you want to talk to the others, or should I?
You go ahead. I will speak with them later.
Are you back for good this time, Inoue? No more danger?
Well, every light casts a shadow. But for the moment, I'm here to stay.
Yatta! There's so much I can show you! I've gotten even better at painting, especially detail. I practiced a lot on Auntie Tomiko.
And how did that go?
She asked me, "Why do you make my face look so old, Junjiro?" And I said, "Because I've gotten better at painting." And then she hit me with the broom. But if you're home now, that means I could practice on you.
Yatta.
What else can we do?
Hey,
It has been a long journey, my friend.
it's a lot, isn't it? How much we've seen and done together.
Together. And apart. There are things I have done that I have yet to reconcile.
Why didn't you tell me? My rage, my reasons. They were plain. If you'd told me more, I could have helped.
It is not like that, Nawe.
Then what is it like?
When the Shimbakufu killed your father, you knew that you would hunt them down. You were driven, focused. You knew you would find them and bring them to justice.
Yes.
For me, for the men who wronged me, I never thought I would see them again, except for in my nightmares. So when I came to this place, I buried it all. I rebuilt myself through strength and service.
Until you found them. Here.
It is its own kind of wound, to have pain unearthed like that. So suddenly, as quick as the blade you wear around your wrist. The depth of my anger surprised me. And now, the void that it has left behind.
I know how you feel. But that space, when the rage leaves, it makes room for something else.
What?
That's for you to decide.
We could go fishing. I'm good at fishing. As long as the fish aren't too big and they're not so small.
I congratulate you, Naue.
Thank you, Heiji. Whatever debt you owed Tomiko, you have repaid in full.
I am even more in debt than before. I improved everyone's weapons, but your friendship mended more in me.
I noticed a glint in your eye. You're working on something, aren't you?
I have a new idea. Something to sustain life instead of take it.
That will be an impressive sword.
Not a sword. A cooking knife. The best Sakai has ever seen.
Ah, I could show Naue the game Auntie Tomiko taught me.
What's wrong?
Did a tanuki dig up your root vegetables again?
No. This. I didn't see anyone.
Neither did I.
You wouldn't have.
Since your birth, I have watched you, Ichibashi-naue. You have grown and changed in ways that surprise me. But more surprising still is the way you have changed me. I had thought hope was a useless thing, a burden to be cast aside. But in you, I finally see its strength. Hope is not a stone to weigh you down. It is a foundation on which to build. In exchange for this gift, I offer you two in return.
What's this?
The first is a symbol of what we will become. And the second, well, suffice to say, I have a lead. Tsuyu is closer than we imagined. Hattori Hanzo.
Will you go to him?
No. He'll find me when he's ready.
And your mother?
I'll find her when I'm ready.
I will be here.
Junjiro will never let me hear the end of it if you weren't.
He is dear to me. I want to protect him. Always.
I know.
Found you!
You finally took off my new hood, I see.
Auntie Tomiko made me. She said I'd hurt myself running around with it falling over my eyes.
It is too big for you.
It is now, but maybe I'll grow into it.
Are you sure you want to? It's a big job.
I can do it. Anything is possible.
As long as this land remains divided, the Kakushiba Ikkyu will protect its people. This place is in ruins. Was it pirates? Katsuhime, are you alright? What happened here?
I am good, but my friends, Master Zenjubo's family, are missing.
Sugitani Zenjubo was your Teppo mentor. He's dead, isn't he?
Yes, but my father and I have been hiding his wife and son here for 9 years.
9 years? But why?
Because 9 years ago, my father paid Master Zenjubo to assassinate Oda Nobunaga with his teppo.
And he missed. Don't worry. We'll find your friends.
Yes. There must be signs of Sada and her son. Let's look.
At least somebody's doing something about pirates. Doesn't look like a shogun.
A busted door. Someone broke into their home. A broken fence. The attackers may have gone that way. Your friends were taken.
But where?
Toward the woods at the edge of the village.
I'll save them!
Don't let him hurt us.
There. That should set you free.
1,000 times we thank you. And your retainer.
Retainer?
The Rokkak clan swore to protect you, and so we have. This is my associate,
Associate?
Naoe, from Iga.
Thank you, too.
So the pirates wanted Master Zenjubo's teppo. It's that valuable?
Yes. After Oda Nobunaga executed my husband, he had it gilded and engraved, and named it the Jaws of the Crocodile.
Why that name?
The bullet grazed his body but spared his life. He described it as escaping the jaws of a fearsome beast.
Yes. And then he put my husband's teppo on display in Azuchi Castle to remind himself of the way of heaven.
That's a bold thing to do. So where is this teppo now? In Azuchi?
No. After Nobunaga's death, it was stolen and taken to Omizo Castle.
My mentor's teppo. I didn't know it was missing. I must steal it back. He was my mentor. It is something I should do. Alone.
How exactly did he die?
After his failed assassination attempt, he ran. But eventually, they caught him. Oda Nobunaga ordered his head sawed off with a bamboo stick.
Oh,
He wanted it to take a long time and hurt very much. I hate the demon of Ori.
Katsuhime. This is what it means to be in the Kakushiba Ikki. We help each other. Let me help you recover the teppo. Let me help you avenge your mentor.
Admit it. You just want to spend more time with me.
I do. I treasure your eyes, your voice, the faint reek of gunpowder, and your ability to laugh at yourself. And others. But mostly yourself.
Now, you are not usually this much fun. I ought to get going. Duty calls.
I understand. But what about your mentor's teppo?
Meet me near the gates of Omizo Castle when you are ready. There is a house with a good vantage point.
Your mentor's teppo is as good as ours. Yet, where could she be? What are you doing, Katsuhime?
Don't worry, Rokaku. Your suffering will soon end. What an honor for you to be executed by Senjubo's own weapon.
Katsuhime's in trouble. I need to keep out.
Katsuhime! I'm coming!
Time is running out.
Your life will end, Rokaku!
I need to get to Katsuhime now.
Try to make it quick.
What was that?
I knew I could inspire you to greatness.
My success is entirely due to your teaching, Katsuhime-sensei.
Anyway, you saved my life. So, I'm willing to give your Ikki a chance.
Are you sure it's what you want? You could retire from the martial life. Help your father rebuild.
No thanks. I've had my fill of his timeless wisdom. So, do you want me?
Rokkaku Katsuhime. I formally invite you into the Kakushiba Ikki.
It is an honor. Now what?
We have a place of our own for the Ikki. Join us there.
I will. But I want you to meet me somewhere first. It is important.
Are you setting me up for a Kogaiga ambush?
Maybe. Show up and find out. Over here! Igahime.
Where is your revered father?
A province away.
Now, what was so important I had to meet you here?
You're a clever woman. Guess.
I'm guessing it's lust?
Lust is a journey
Of 1,000 steps.
that begins with a kiss. I've wanted that for a while.
It's good to be together.
Yes, together. Forever?
Forever is a long time. But we can try.
All I ask is a lifetime. Or two. I'll see you at home.
These things for you. Cowards! Just take them.
Get out of...
Couldn't stay away from me, could you?
Shut up! All of Yamashiro can hear you.
Want a shiny new katana? I stole it from a fat samurai in Kyoto.
No.
Ah, then you're here for another type of sword, perhaps?
Depends on the quality of the blade.
Only the finest steel, of course. Forged in the flames of pleasure and chaos.
The chaos part, I believe.
These villagers work longer hours than the sun. Then tax collectors and samurai ride in. They take more and more rice each year. Villagers can't argue. They're left with barely enough to survive.
And this is your solution? Drinking and stealing and yelling?
It's better than... You're dead, thief!
I told you to shut up.
Finally! You'll pay with your life! Look how mad you're getting!
You replaced my statue with the sun!
Tell your wife!
Did you know him?
Nope. But I knew his wife. What? Samurai are bullies. Assholes who get off killing poor farmers.
I happen to know a very honorable samurai. One I've come to call friend.
Friends. Samurai don't have friends. They have corrupt warlords. Why don't you let me show you what a good friend I can be?
A charming offer, thief. I'll think about it once you've sobered up. And bathed.
Fine. Meet me in Kyoto. At the tax collector's house. I'll smell like the first sakura of spring. And I'll show you who the real thieves are.
I'm sure you will. You cleaned up. But you have trouble written all over your face.
Every year, the shithead came to my village. And every year, he took more rice than we could afford. Left us broke and hungry.
So what are you going to do about it?
You are going to rob him, of course.
Me?
You were so worried about those villagers back there. So prove it. Take back everything that was taken from them.
I'm not doing your dirty work alone.
I won't be far. Now listen to me. Everything you take from the house is yours, so long as the scroll goes to me.
I didn't think you could read.
Shut up. That scroll is going to help bring justice to everyone who's suffered under those fat, corrupt pigs.
Best if I remain unseen. I wonder what's so important about that scroll. Definitely not useful to Gennojo.
Too slow, Shinobi.
This looks interesting. I'll bring it to Gennojo.
What's this? Hey, now. Huh. Did you get the scroll?
Tell me what's on it first.
A nude portrait of me, hand-painted by the tax collector's wife.
I'm definitely keeping it now, and I know just the spot to hang it.
Above your bed?
No, for kunai practice. But seriously, what is this?
This scroll contains the location of the rice storage house for all of Yamashiro. It's overflowing while the villagers go hungry.
You want me to help you steal the rice?
I want you to help me give it back to the people it was stolen from.
There might be another way. Something bigger than stealing rice.
Returning rice.
Whatever. I'm gathering allies in Setsu. We're fighting to end this corruption once and for all. You could join us.
Tell you what, and only because I think you're cute. You help me see this through, and I'll think about joining you. I'm all in, if you're all in.
Fine. I promise.
Good. Meet me at the bottom of the Kiyomizu Temple stairs in Kyoto. Those idiots won't know what hit them.
Odd. This is where Gennojo said to meet him. So where is he? Blood. There was a fight here. Oh no.
Tatsugoro has wanted this one. Your soul is mine. I will cut you down.
Gennojo! Gennojo!
You just couldn't stay away from me, could you?
What can I say? I have a soft spot for belligerent, drunken thieves.
Hate to disappoint you, but I haven't had any sake since I saw you in the village.
Giving it up?
My head is very dizzy lately. Don't know what's causing this. Or who. Now, as much as you'd like to have your way with me, could you please untie me?
Is this where you bring all the girls?
Yup.
That's twice now that you've gotten caught. You're not a very good thief, are you?
Ouch. That hurts more than these wounds.
Am I wrong?
All my life I was the best. Until one day I got caught.
By a samurai.
Tatsugoro wanted me dead. But Nobunaga wanted all hands on the construction of his new castle.
You worked on the castle?
I was terrible. And Tatsugoro wasn't satisfied. To make me pay, he went to my village. They say my mother fell at his feet. So he killed her. My father went mad and attacked them barehanded. I came home to find their heads on pikes.
I'm so sorry.
I wanted to kill Tatsugoro. Kill all of them. But I'm no one. I'm nothing.
You're not nothing. I wouldn't be here if you were.
Enough living in the past. Life is short. Might as well embrace it.
Then kiss me.
No!
Sorry.
No. I like it. What? You know, I could die tomorrow, satisfied.
I'd be stuck carrying all that rice on my own.
Your mind is already back on the mission. I see.
We can't stay here forever. Let's try meeting at Nijo Palace again. Only this time, don't get caught.
This is it. The castle I was working on when Tatsugoro killed my parents.
Where did the scroll say the rice was?
Didn't say specifically. Only that it was here.
Let's find it then, and be quiet. I can't get caught here. I should hang on to this.
Canon.
What are you doing?
Stupid Canon. My parents prayed for a kid over and over. And who'd they get? I was her blessing. A piece of shit like me. And then compassionate Canon never came back. Starve, she said. Die. See if I care.
We need to get moving.
Canon was nowhere when Tatsugoro killed my parents.
I am not the reason your parents are dead. You failed to mention how I caught you stealing my katana.
You killed them!
Their land was forfeited and their lives were lost the moment you stole from me.
But I was punished.
Building the castle for Lord Nobunaga was an honor, not a punishment.
Shut up!
For everything you have stolen, for all the disrespect you have shown, it was my honor to make sure another like you could never be born.
Don't listen to him.
Ganon did not bless your parents with you. She cursed them.
Wait! Stop!
Get out of my way!
I'll deal with him. Find the rice. Go! Trust me.
Genojo deserves to die! Shinobi and thieves are nothing but filthy rats! I'm done with you and the thief! I'm going to burn his village to the ground!
Gennojo! Stop!
Why? My parents' hopes and prayers. Peasants breaking their backs. For what? All as tiny and insignificant as a single grain of rice. Means nothing.
A single grain, maybe. But it's nourishment. It keeps us going. It's hope.
Not when they take it away from us. They hoard it. And fighting back just makes it worse. I'm done fighting.
Torching the rice isn't the answer. You won't punish the corrupt. You'll starve the poor.
You saw those villagers. They hate me. We give them the rice. These bastards will just take it back. Pointless. Everything is corrupt. Corruption made me. Corruption put my mother's head on a pike. So I'll burn it all. And if the flames take me with them, good.
You're making a mistake.
I am the mistake. Am I dead?
No. You're welcome.
You ruined everything.
I stopped you from doing something really, really stupid.
Now I'm an even bigger failure.
Any more self-pity, and I'm punching you again. We can't fix the past. But if you really want to make a change, help make a better future, then join us.
What? Your little group?
Don't call them little. Together we can do big things.
I've spent my whole life alone in the shadows. Never really had friends before.
So, you'll join?
Yeah. Count me in. All the way in.
You? Here. I cannot decide if I should be elated for the help or enraged that it's you.
You know me?
I know of you. The foreign-born samurai who made ashes of Iga. Have you come to finish the job you began at Nobunaga's side?
Iga is no longer my enemy. Things change. People change.
It is true. All is changing. All is ephemeral. Even our enmity.
You have no reason to fear me. My oaths are my own.
The oaths were the point. Nakatomi might actually listen to an honor-bound samurai. But without a daimyo's power at your back, Your presence here is useless.
Useless? I can fight. You need not defend these people alone. Who is it that hunts them?
Nakatomi, an iron-fisted daimyo who rules a swath of what was once my homeland.
More of Nakatomi's men!
If you want to assist, now is your chance. I only hope you are as proficient as the rumors say.
Traitor!
Theft is theft. Whether gold or a grain of rice.
Rat! People died because of you.
I thought the soldiers would take their due and deliver the rice back to Lord Nakatomi.
You are thieves?
Not I. Them, perhaps. But how can you judge the helpless? They needed help, so I helped. Living one's ideals can be a messy thing. What would you do, standing in my place?
If this man wishes to beg forgiveness from Lord Nakatomi, he may seek it, alone.
Exile stinks of disrespect.
But it brings the others peace. If they are helpless like you say, they will not want a traitor as their neighbor.
Fine. Go. Leave this place and never come back.
Thank you.
I admire your forgiving nature. But these people did not deny breaking the law. They knew what they were risking.
So their blood should pay for a sack of rice. I do not see the earthly sense in that. You are a justice seeker, as am I. Call me Ibuki.
Yasuke.
I know. I used to serve under Nakatomi years ago. Me and Kyobei. Kyobei was like a brother to me, until I refused to do Nakatomi's bidding. Then Kyobei himself dumped me in the woods. I was exiled.
You do not seem the type to be dissuaded by others' commands.
How astute of you. Perhaps you are right. What is the line? How much longer must I carry this hateful flame? Maybe it is time for me to return home. If you wish to help me again, meet me near Hijiyama. We can put an end to Nakatomi's wrath.
Ibuki. There they are. What is the matter?
This castle is under Kyobei's care, but all these soldiers are Nakatomi's. Something is wrong. I can feel it.
Whatever the situation, I will face it with you.
Is that so?
I enjoy being at your side, it seems.
Good. No time for stealth or subterfuge. Let us get Kyobei, and fast. Nakatomi!
Ibuki. I must be seeing a ghost.
You are the daimyo known for their iron-fisted cruelty.
Not cruelty, practicality. If I let anyone disobey me, everyone will.
So you...
If you do not hold your tongue, stranger, I will hand it back to you. You, Kyobe swore to me that you are dead. He swore on his family's honor.
Why couldn't you just stay away?
You exiled me. You abandoned me.
Kyobe's order was to kill you. A test of loyalty. One who failed, it seems. It is an oversight easily mended.
Kyobe. Kyobe, look at me!
Let me have my punishment. Let me die with honor. Please.
Do something. Say something!
You want an honorable death, Kyobe? Stand up and fight! Now!
Kill them all! I am not afraid. I will not be disobeyed! You will pay for this.
I did not want this.
Because you are a good man. You will be a better leader than Nakatomi ever was.
That is not how it works, Ibuki.
Why not? Why not?
I need to think on it. Let us speak in the morning.
Kyobe and I would sit like this for hours as children, talking under the stars. Dew would collect on the sleeping blossoms. A whole world within each drop. Blue anemone are my favorite. Seeing the flowers turn, the way they chase the daylight, a reminder to seek the good.
You have the soul of a poet.
Poetry, literature, music? I'm more artist than Ronin. Always have been. Do you know Ikebana?
Flower arrangement? I have seen displays. Beautiful, but I cannot say I understand it.
Some forms of Ikebana are driven by strict guidelines, rigid and formal. Others more spontaneous, free. So what is it that makes Ikebana beautiful to you, Yasuke? Is it the guidelines that shape it? Or the flower underneath?
One can pluck and arrange all day, but a flower does not need rules to be beautiful.
And like a flower, our own existence is ephemeral. So why contort ourselves to suit the aesthetics of some forgotten scholar?
We simply talk of flowers, but it feels like much more. You are your own person, Ibuki.
That is not the first time I've heard that. Perhaps that is a good place for us to end our conversation for the evening. Good night, Yasuke. Kyobe will talk with the others, but he is hopeful. He said it was your strength that convinced him, snapped him out of his haze. I will miss him.
Come with me, Ibuki. Join my league. We could use someone with your skills and talents, your perspective.
I will admit, it has been nice to wander less, to feel shared purpose again. So, yes, Yasuke, I will join your league. A bough once leafless sprouts new life.
You look well, like you've settled into life here.
I must say it is lovely. A rustic sort of charm, but,
But you have complaints already?
complaint is a terrible harsh word. My keen and sophisticated eyes have spotted room for improvement, is all.
You forgot enchanting. Keen, sophisticated, enchanting eyes.
Silly. I only mean you could do with a bit more color, more beauty, something to invite joy into this place. Other than your sparkling wit, I mean. For the moment, I shall retire to the bamboo grove near the stable. A peaceful spot from which to contemplate the chaos.
More colors. Ibuki is right. I could gather flower seeds for them. Blue anemone are their favorite. I will find a vibrant patch of flowers
When
and
Naoe
collect
first
seeds.
told me about this place,
The brighter the blooms,
I didn't believe
the better
her.
the gift.
Didn't believe what?
that not everything has to go up in flames.
Naoi's greatest skill isn't with her blade. It's with giving people hope.
Remarkable plants to have thrived so well, even out of season. There. These are the anemone I seek. The most beautiful blooms I've ever seen. Anemone carry many symbolic meanings. Here, for you. A gift of future color and joy. Blue anemone seeds. I had hoped to find a brighter, bluer patch. But these were hardy. They will grow well, wherever you plant them.
What a thoughtful gift, Yasuke. I don't know what to say.
Really? I do not think I have ever seen you quite so tongue-tied.
Not yet, at least. I hope you aren't easily chilled. Do you think someone might see us?
Maybe.
Do you care?
Not at all.
What happened?
After our usual meal, our insides howled and churned like the wind in a storm.
He can barely move! She poisoned us!
Do not blame your weak little stomachs on me.
There must be a reason you blame her.
Well, have you not heard the rumors? Oniyuri, the lone flower. A strange girl living in an abandoned hamlet. She was caught trying to escape from the kitchen. It is plain that she's the cause of this.
That is not enough proof.
That's not all. She's rotten, like her father. We used to work with him, the cheating bastard.
My father cannot be blamed when you do not know the prices on the market.
He's gone now. An ending deserving of a dog-faced pirate.
Your father was a pirate?
My father was not a pirate. How could you accuse a poor, defenseless orphan like me?
Orphan or not, nothing matters when you lie.
Big sister, they wound me. I was merely trying to find scraps in their revolting kitchen. Please, help prove my innocence.
No, we deal with you now. Punish her.
Do not touch her. Not until we know the truth.
Do what you want, but we will hold her here until you return. We had our meal there, at the room down the road.
We'll be back.
The girl seems unpredictable. Are you sure she's telling the truth?
She is quick with words and stands her ground. An interesting one.
And what if she did poison that man?
That is what we will find out. The kitchen should have the answers we seek.
I will look around for clues.
I should start looking where the men had their meal. Ugh, the stench! Like a village dung heap. This broth was tampered with. Could this be what made the men sick? Ugh, these radishes are rotten. Some are missing. Would anyone eat these? Purple powder, ground from aconite flowers. Best not to touch. But what is it doing here? I need to take a closer look. The broth bowls are empty. They drank it all. I found everything I need.
Should have never started working with pirates.
I'm surprised anyone wanted to work with you.
You will be exposed, poisonous rat!
Do you speak to your wife with that mouse? Oh, I forgot. She left you.
So, what did you find?
Only that the broth you ate did not look right.
It might have been tampered with.
Rat! You have been caught! You snuck something into our food, didn't you? Admit it!
That kitchen is filthy. The vegetables are rotten and the stench is disgusting. This is not my fault.
Don't trust the words of a pirate's daughter. She poisoned us!
Stop bringing my father into this.
Oniyuri is not to blame. The vegetables you ate reek of rot, and your kitchen is disgusting.
Horse shit! It is very clean.
As clean as your outhouse. Are you done with your foolishness? I have better things to do. Thank you, Big Sister Samurai. You've been a big help to me. But our paths end here. Goodbye.
You will not escape, lying rat. Get her!
There is something odd about Oniyuri. She acts too sweet, too innocent. The vegetables were rotten. But what about the powder? What if she really did poison the men?
Even if she did poison them, she did not kill. Only caused mild discomfort. Maybe these men wronged her somehow. Or her father.
The possible pirate. We need to know more before we decide whether to trust her. And before she inflicts mild discomfort on somebody else. Let us look into Oniyuri's past.
I'll get started. Oniyuri, what are you hiding? By herself.
Or we could put rotten eggs here, so when she steps out, it'll be a nice surprise.
Good idea. She deserves it. Heard what happened to her.
Oh,
Served him right back.
Do they bother you often?
I'm used to it. They play childish pranks, but I always take back what is mine.
You handle yourself well.
Thank you. It is necessary when one lives all by their lonesome. I want to stay here. The sound of the waves reminds me of my father.
What was he like?
He was the best. Smart, kind, with the biggest laugh. We used to play a game, making the sounds of the waves crashing against the shore.
The smallest thing can evoke memory. For me, I think of my father whenever I hear at Tsujibue.
Where's your father now?
The same as yours.
Why have you come here, big sister? Did those stupid men send you? Those men are selfish, dirty rats who betrayed my father.
I want to help you.
I'm fine, though they have been stealing from me. I want to retrieve what they have taken.
The ones who were outside? What did they take?
Items of value. Such trouble I live with. Can you help me?
I thought you could handle them.
But you are so much stronger. They take what they steal back to a warehouse in their camp. Thank you.
The warehouse must be here. Careful. This place is on alert. Oniyuri's bag. Full of purple flowers. I know what these are. You poisoned that broth with these flowers, didn't you?
You know what they are?
Aconite blossoms. When ground into powder, they act as a poison. Lethal in large doses.
They spread lies about my father and got him killed. I was nice enough not to kill them.
Hatred cannot bring peace.
Easy words for you to say. And my father was not a pirate, although he was killed by one. A bloodthirsty and cruel man. That man got sick and will suffer for the rest of his days at Amico Estate. You reap what you sow. Meanwhile, I live here all alone, occupying the time with my interests.
Your path doesn't have to be a lonely one. There are people out there. People for you.
What do you know about loneliness? I can deal with my own pain.
There are too many questions. I need to find the man who killed Oniyuri's father.
How are you feeling? Nauseous? Sickly?
I will cut off your head, evil brat. You did this to me. Made me weak.
Big sister! What are you doing here?
Oni Yuri, the pirate's daughter. Is this about revenge? Pathetic. Your father must be so proud. His daughter, walking in his footsteps.
Pirate or not, my father had a saying. When the wolves are sleeping, be the prey who lies awake. Good night, and sweet dreams.
This man was a samurai. Your father was a pirate.
I was ill. My body was cold, but my head burned. When my father took care of me, this cruel man abused that vulnerability. I've been inflicting toxins on this man while he sleeps. He has been dying slowly, just as he left my father to bleed. Everyone thought my father a bad man, but he did it all to provide for me.
I know what you feel, Oniyuri. Your anger is real and you only see blood.
How could you know? How could you understand?
My father was also taken from me by a cruel man. My village died with him that day. I have fought and won many battles in anger, but I never won the battle within, until I traded that anger for purpose.
I am not a strong big sister. I only feel hate. The waves of anger, they do not stop.
They never do. But they can be used for something else. For good.
My father's death. It was my fault. I do not know how to do what you do.
It is not too late to learn. Let us help you. Let us guide you through this storm. You are not to blame for your father's death. He is still with you. Together. Always. We have a place for you, Oniyuri. If you will join us.
What do you and your friends do?
We bring justice and peace to the land. And to ourselves.
Yes. I will join you. Big sister. Samurai.
There is a place we call home. Our friends will welcome you there.
Oniyuri! Friends do not lie to each other. Understand?
Friends. I like that. I will do my best.
She is strong.
I would not say she is weak-minded. I hope we made the right choice.
We can help her, and her Fukiya can help us. Don't worry, I'll make sure she stays on the right path.
Good. Junjiro keeps me busy enough. I will find you later, Naue.
It looked like you needed help turning the tide.
We monks can handle ourselves. But since you're here, it's good to see you again.
You too. We make a good team. In fact, you should join me, now that I fight for the greater good.
I'm not so sure.
I'm assembling a league to bring peace to the land. I know you want that too.
You've grown up, but you have not convinced me yet.
What do I have to do? We need your strength.
I know you mean well. Look, help me investigate what these monks wanted and why. And I'll think about it. All right?
All right. This one lives.
You steal from a sacred place and call yourself a monk? What happened to your faith?
In this world, you steal or get stolen from. I know which side I want to be on. My brothers and I woke up to the truth. I traded faith in invisible things for faith in reality.
Where did you take the valuables?
There are no valuables here. The real loot is at the Christian church.
You're no more honorable than a pack of stray dogs. What should we do with this one?
You spoke of forgiveness. Who could be more worthy of it than a stray dog?
You are right. He needs empathy, or he will never change. You are forgiven for this theft. But pray I don't catch you stealing again.
Out! Not I knew!
Your face. Are you all right?
Nothing I can't handle. One of the thieves left your quarters with your hairpin fastened to his robe.
My husband's kanzashi.
His hood fell, and I caught a good look. Young, with a dark brow. He used to follow you around years back. A grumpy duckling after its mother.
Tetsuo.
Yes, like someone pissed in his buckwheat.
That kanzashi meant something to you?
It belonged to my husband. One of the only things I had left that touched him. That felt like him in my hands. When grief has no home, it will turn to anger. We need to find Tetsuo.
That monk said others went to Takatsuki Church. Tetsuo may be there with the kanzashi.
Let's go.
Give him grace, Yaya. Perhaps he does not know what he did.
He will return here safe. But he has some explaining to do. Tetsuo knows what that hairpin means to me.
Who is he?
I was his spiritual guide. He lost his parents before he could stand. But then, when my husband died, I needed time. I left Tetsuo and joined Kyonyo at Honganji. I heard the boy never smiled again.
He must have missed you.
I can't be responsible for him. I did my part. I taught him everything he needed to know. And this is how he repays me? Meet me once you have the kanzashi. And Tetsuo.
Robbed the Christian church. I should look there for Tetsuo. Why do we let the Namban build their temples here? Probably for profit.
Don't hurt me!
Quiet, Tetsuo. Yaya sent me. Come on.
I didn't take anything. I swear. I done nothing at all. I'm just a secret monk.
Did Tetsuo think I was sent to kill him? I better stop him before he gets himself hurt. Tetsuo! Tetsuo!
I taught you humility, respect, and you stole from us? From me?
You left me. You are my guide. When you left, I lost my way.
So you become a thief?
Yaya, stop.
You have something to say?
You said forgiveness is the only balanced path. Yes, Tetsuo did hurt you. What happened in your past has hurt you both. Forgive him. Forgive yourself.
How quickly my anger has taken a hold of me. When I lost my husband, I pushed you away. I was no good for the world. I left you with no choice but to find another family. Even if they were stray dogs. Will you forgive me, Tetsuo?
I forgive you, big sister.
There is something to this passive forgiveness. It has been a long time since I asked for it myself.
Did you consider my offer? Will you join us?
You say you fight for the greater good. I believe you.
Good. We will be glad to have you. A precise, narrow stab wound to the side of the neck. This wound looks quite familiar, like one created by my blade. Shinobi, it has to be him. I have to catch him. Hold up, Shinobi. I want to talk.
Who are you? Here to avenge those samurai?
They probably deserved it. But I'm more interested in how you killed them. Thin, precise stab wounds.
I don't know what you mean. I simply cut them down. They deserve no less. They forced the peasants to beg for their lives, then slashed their throats, laughing.
You have given their victims justice.
No, not yet. Their leader still lives. A pig in samurai armor. I tried to get to him, but I was, taken by surprise. I rushed in headlong. Barely made it back here with my life.
Half of our battles are fought in quiet observation. You should pay more attention to your surroundings.
What is with the lecture? I don't know you.
And I don't know you either. Are you telling the truth about your relationship with those samurai?
I would never ally myself with those men. I reject this implication. My only purpose is to protect others. That is why I wear this blade.
Where? So you do have one?
Enough questions. Fight me. I won't hold back. To say to truly know someone, you must fight them.
They need to have their head checked.
You are strong, but I know I won't fail. I can't hold out much longer. I have failed my solemn oath. My life is yours for the taking.
Save it. Tell me about that blade instead.
I have failed to live up to what it represents. That is all I will say about it for now. The leader of those samurai has to go. Please, do what I couldn't. Then I will answer all of your questions.
Fine, but I expect answers once I'm done.
forces will join up there. I will won't work. Blade! You fight just like them.
So you know about this blade. Is that how you killed those samurai?
No. I mean, yes. I said I would explain. When I was younger, a hooded woman wearing a blade just like this saved my life. And now, I wear a blade just like she did. As you do.
The Kakushibaiki. I thought they were gone. My chichiue, Sandayu, and this woman. I need to know. Her name. Was it Tsuyu?
No, miss. It was Fubuki. And I am sorry, but she is gone.
I see. And Fubuki, she gave her blade to you?
I built my blade in memory of her. To inspire me to protect my home in Tamba, like she did.
Harima is a long way from there.
There are rumors that a mysterious group stopped a conspiracy here. They even took down a powerful daimyo.
You don't say.
I wanted to help with their good work and improve my skills. I swore I would return to Tamba once I was good enough. As good as Miss Fubuki. To be a light in the shadow, like she was.
Forgery or not, you wield this blade skillfully.
She was skilled, like you are. Tell me, miss, why choose this weapon over others?
A promise, I think. A reminder to fight for those who cannot. To liberate them from tyrants. Many great women and men wore this blade. Each had their own reasons.
This Kakushibaiki. They did so much good. And now they are gone. But you remain, miss. You can educate me in your ways.
You clearly have skills. You are most welcome to join us. I'm not sure what I can teach you, though. There is so much I am still figuring out.
And what is it you would teach me?
I want to help others. That's what I have to offer.
Your mastery of the craft is plain to see, miss. I am your willing apprentice.
I'm not sure about apprentice. How about ally?
Wonderful. I'm Yagoro. Feel free to call on me at any time.
boy wants to save us from the Akechi. Why would I stop him?
Yagoro? What are you doing here?
I was born here. I come here all the time. And you?
Wherever help is needed is where I will go.
When I was a boy, I sold myself into bondage to the Akechi to help my mother through the winter. It wasn't enough. The whole village took pity on me, though. They looked after me. I have a whole town of aunties and uncles. I just wish you didn't have to see it, you know? Like this.
What happened?
Some Akechi thugs think they still own us. I have to do something about it. This is why I left to train. To protect my people. This is my mission.
We killed Mitsuhide. His clan are an afterthought.
They are monsters. They occupied the town years ago. Gave us a pittance and worked everyone bloody. Then, Miss Fubuki inspired us to fight back and reclaim our town. But their leader, Akechi Mitsuhisa, he had his men tire her, then struck her down in the town center. The pig thinks his castle will protect him. After all this time, I am finally ready to face him. I have to be.
You've trained hard for this. You're as ready as you'll ever be. As your ally, I will fight at your side. If you'll let me.
I was hoping you'd say that. I mean, I accept.
Good. I suspect Akechi Mitsuhisa will be in the castle Honmaru. Follow my lead, and I'll get you to him.
Of course.
He's not going to save anyone. Just get himself killed.
One step closer!
Who are you? Who sent you? My people sent me. They are under my protection. I remember you. You're the boy who wouldn't stop bawling when I struck down that demon woman. She stood up for us, inspired us. But you? You are half the warrior she was. We paid the peasants. Even you, if I recall. A pittance for back-breaking work! Not even enough to feed my mother! You are just a thug, with hatred in your heart and an army at your back. I have hunted worse than you. And I will continue until my people are safe. Big words for a small man. Your people chose poorly.
That was a hard thing to do, I know. Your people will be grateful for your courage.
I hope you are right. That is all I ever wanted.
You're doing this for them. Don't forget that.
Thank you, Miss Naue, for being there for me, for showing me this path. I will try to make it my own.
I knew Yagoro would grow up to be a fine young man.
It's good to see you among your people.
They still need my help. I should have introduced you to everyone.
It's all right. They must have missed you.
They have an odd way of showing it. It's just, Yagoro, go chop some wood, or where did you learn to cut fruit?
Fresh fruit is a new unknown adversary. Are you sure you're up to this?
You joke, but seeing their smiles, it spreads this warmth in my chest. I don't regret killing Mitsuhisa, but I don't know how else to help my people.
You're following your heart. That's all that matters.
As your eager apprentice, I accept these words of wisdom.
You have not strayed from your path, Yagoro. Do not doubt yourself.
Thank you. And speaking of which, I am needed elsewhere. Say, why don't you come along? You can hear all the nice things they say about me.
Look at you, Yagoro. Feels like only yesterday when you would wet a fresh kosode daily.
Well, I'm glad I followed along.
Oh, come on.
I'm teasing, young man. We know what you did for us.
How are you doing? How's the town?
The Akechi brutes are gone, but now bandits take their place. No matter, there will always be men like them.
Remember the day he was born? He was such an ugly baby.
I remember. He looked like a wet, hairless weasel.
There you are, Yagoro. Wanted to thank you for helping to deliver the puppies. You should take one home.
Keep it. It'll remind you of me. I'm just glad they're healthy.
Yagura-ni-chan, you're here with your follower?
Something like that.
Oh, then you can help Haru too. I think she's in trouble.
Tell me, what did your friend do this time?
When those bandits showed up, we had a contest to see who could be as brave as you. We heard about a treasure, and I said it was just a story, but Haru said it was true. So she went into the mine to prove it.
I am sure she's safe. But no more silly contests. Promise?
Promise.
Let's go find her.
Move! Intruder!
We can stop her!
Kill her!
Where could Haru be? Bandits have taken over the mines.
Yagura-ni-chan! You found me!
Haru! Why did you come here alone? Looking for treasure?
Not just any treasure, a special weapon. I was going to wear it and kill the bandits one by one. But then I got scared of the bandits, and I don't like blood, and I didn't know how to leave.
You can't take on bandits on your own, Haru. This place is dangerous.
These men just take our silver, and we let them because they're bigger and they have swords. And I just want to do something.
We all have our own special talent for helping others. I just don't think yours involves killing bandits, okay? It took me a long time to figure out how I could help our town too, you know? But if you trust in yourself, you will find a way. And others may even follow.
If you say so, Yagura-ni-chan.
And no more running down dark tunnels looking for mysterious weapons, young lady.
It was probably make-believe anyway. A blade made of shadows here in Tamba?
What a silly story. Come on, Haru. Let's get you home. I kept thinking back to that blade made of shadows, the one Haru mentioned. My search brought me here.
I've been in there before. You should go in. I'm sure you'll find something worthwhile in there.
I think we should go together, Miss Naoe.
Your search brought us here, Yagoro. You deserve to go first.
If you think so, Miss Naoe. I don't want to trespass.
You don't need anyone's permission to enter. You've earned your place here. Go. I'll be right behind. Time to follow after Yagoro. Make sure everything's all right. Could this be one of the outposts from Kataribera's journal? I must be getting close. The ones who built this place, they're all gone now. Oh, good. Yagoro's already here.
Miss Naue, look! A real one.
It's what you wanted all this time. Go on. It won't bite.
But my training isn't done. I don't think I should have this.
If someone deserves this blade, it's you. Your skill and your heart. I can't think of anyone better to carry it.
Thank you. I will devote my life to proving worthy of it. Can you do a favor for me? A proper ceremony. From teacher to apprentice.
We've been over this, Yagoro. You are my ally, not an apprentice.
Without you and Yasuke, I would still be lurking in the bushes outside bandit camps, daring myself to do something. Please, Miss Naue. I feel like this requires something proper.
Fine. Today, a brother joins those of us who work in the shadows to, welcome the light. Wearing this blade comes with a promise and a path fraught with difficulty. Sooner or later, you will lose your way. This blade cannot tell you where to go. It will only answer with more questions. But that is our journey. Trust in the promise you made to yourself and your home, and the path will show itself again. In the name of those who are lost, but whose spirit remains, I entrust this blade to you, Yagoro. Welcome to the Kakushiba Ikki.
It back to Miss Tomiko's. Place it somewhere for all to see, to remind everyone of those who walked this path before. and to greet those who have yet to walk it.
You're not going to wear it?
It's a fine weapon, but the weight is different from my own. It would affect my balance. I got my real blade a long time ago. The day our paths first crossed.
How long have you been holding on to that one?
As a man of Kakushibaiki, I must keep my secrets close.
Very good. Let's go, Yagoro. There's nothing left for me here. Time to go.